Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Happy Thursday. This is such a confusing week because I'm sure it's a short week for a lot of you guys. So I'm back with another handbag reveal. I know the fun never ends over here. I'm also back with an update that I know that some of you have said that I kind of have some camera and audio issues that are coming out, and I have finally bit the bullet, and I actually need it for other things too, but I finally bit the bullet and bought like a digital SLR, or a digital video camera, I guess is probably what it's called. I used to do so much with cameras, and I still have a, what is it, like an SLR camera, the kind that's not digital, and I know how to use that, so I'm sort of like working my way through figuring this thing out, but hopefully the next video is going to finally have like some elevated quality, probably some better imaging, and I'm going to start working on figuring out how to do like inserts in videos and like modeling shots and stuff like that with bags, because I'm ready to take this to the next level. I have so much fun doing it, and it's so much fun engaging with you guys about handbags, which I could obviously talk about all day. So anyway, today's reveal, it's not like an unboxing of any sort, is a strange one for me because I don't buy like lots of like, I buy a lot of purse, like tote purse type bags, and this is the first kind of like more adventurous like Chanel bag that I've bought at least in a while, and this is a backpack, like a little miniature backpack, which I'm sure that some of you like know all about it. I didn't know much about it until I bought it. I believe that this bag is called the Urban Spirit, and I think it came out in 2016 as part of maybe like the Cruise collection, and I know there's been like a few like iterations of it, and I think there's also a couple of sizes, although the internet is really quiet about like what's available as far as this bag is concerned. So I'm just gonna go through kind of like the basics for you guys, and then do like a what fits, and then I have one complaint that I never complain about Chanel bags, but I actually have a complaint about this that I'm gonna share at the end. So I have to refer to my notes a little bit. So anyway, I bought this guy 2 weeks ago at the Chanel on Robertson Boulevard in Los Angeles. I'm sure some of you watching are from LA. I absolutely love that store. I think they have really nice staff and always really good products, and for some reason it's almost better than the Beverly Hills store, which I think can be really touristy, and I think it's a lot harder to find what you're looking for. So that's just a little plug for the Chanel on Robertson. Love you guys if anybody works there and is watching, or goes there and is watching. So this, I think, is the smallest size of the backpack that's available. It measures, and these are approximate because this is kind of like a, you know, spongy bag, but it measures approximately 10 inches down by about 7.5 inches across, and then the width is about 4 inches. And you'll see when I do the what fits part that the dimensions are kind of irrelevant because this bag fits like so much stuff. It's great. This material on this bag is a black lambskin. You can see that it kind of has like the shiny, puffy quality to it. It's not pebbled, which is caviar, and it's not like more matte, which is kind of like calf leather. And then it has a shiny ruthenium hardware, which is essentially a fancy word for like dark silver. So it's not black. I know it may on camera look a little bit like black hardware, and it's not. The bag is obviously quilted as opposed to chevron. The chevron pattern is like the one that has, it's like stripes that go in and out like in the shape of a V. I have seen the backpack in the chevron pattern, but this is quilted. And the price on this guy was $3,400. I'm pretty sure, like I said before, that this is the smaller size of this bag. I think they had a larger one when I went in, if I recall correctly, and it was big. So the size difference between those two bags, if there are two sizes and this is small and the other one's large, is pretty substantial. The code for this bag, which I'll stick as always on the bottom, is A as in apple 91121, Y as in yellow 07326, and then 94305 is the color code. And on the little tag, it's just listed as backpack, although I'm almost sure that the name of this is the Urban Spirit. So as far as the setup of this bag is concerned, there's no pockets on the front. Obviously, on the back, you have one pocket. This kind of looks like a pocket up here. It's not. It's just a seam. So you have this guy back here. I have an iPhone 7 Plus, and it fits. It might be like slightly uncomfortable, and I think it would be weird because if you're carrying this as a backpack, that's going to be up against your back. But for all intents and purposes, if you want to use this for a phone, I think you could technically put your phone in there. It has 2 straps, obviously making it a backpack on the back here. And actually, this is kind of a gripe. My one gripe is sometimes it's hard to keep them even because they thread through the top like this. And I'll show you why in a second. But sometimes when I put it on, I find myself having to kind of like shuffle it down to make sure that these straps like hit equally like across my shoulder blades. At the bottom, you'll see that it's adjustable. Oops. See, it's like spongy. So these are adjustable. I actually did take them up a notch. When I got it, they were as low down as they could go. I think probably to accommodate somebody that has like bigger shoulders. So I did actually adjust these straps to come up, but I think there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 holes that measure approximately 3 inches. So that's kind of the give and take that you have on the strap part of the backpack. I had no issue adjusting them. It's not like the boy bag, which is like a shell game for adjustments, and like God bless the person that can like figure out how to do the chain. These are normal adjustment straps. And then on the inside, it's not leather on the inside. That kind of makes up for the price point. It's like nylon. You may not be able to see it really well. And because I can't see myself yet filming this, I can't see how it appears to you, but that is what is going to soon change. So anyway, it's got like a nylon on the inside, and then for all intents and purposes, there's a zipper pocket, and then there's just like an open pocket, and those are on top of one another at the back. So again, I'm not sure if you can tell, but there's a zipper pocket right along the front here, and then there's like a pocket where you could stick a phone or pens or whatever. And then there is this to adjust, like if you wanted to cinch the bag shut before carrying it. I haven't done that. I don't really see the purpose of it because otherwise it just rests over the clasp. You pop on the CC clasp and then you just close it. So it's pretty self-explanatory there. As far as, and then the back or the bottom, sorry, has nothing. So it doesn't have like feet or anything along those lines. As far as how to carry this bag, this is kind of where I'm getting at with the straps. You can either carry it, obviously as a backpack, or, and I saw somebody actually doing this in LA and it didn't look great, but it's a possibility. You could technically carry it over your arm. Which, I mean, it kind of fit. It's really weird. Like, I don't really know why you would do that, but I guess if you wanted to just hold it or for whatever reason while you were walking, you could. You're going to have like straps flying all over the place. I already took a look at this to see if somehow you could like take the straps off. And I really think that that would be a project. So I don't think that would work. But anyway, you can carry it on your backpack or you can carry it with the straps. Okay, I'm checking on my clock. Make sure that I'm not running out of time because we all know how long I can talk. Okay, no, we're good. Okay, so as far as what fits in this bag, it's essentially fairly infinite. I'm just going to show you some things that I've been carrying in it. I don't even think it's going to fill to the top, but I'll show you kind of what happens when I pop things in. So we open the bag. Top part is leather as well. And I have Chanel sunglasses that I'm going to stick in here. These are old. They're awesome. Oops. They kind of remind me of Grandmasters, like just a little bit, but they're like this. I think I may have showed you these in a video before, and then they have gold plating. So we'll stick this in the bottom. In reality, it should go on the top because it's like 90 degrees out in Chicago these days. Then I have a Chanel O case. This is full of lip products. For some reason, I'm like super into lipstick right now. Also, I'm not wearing any, so I guess that, you know, that doesn't really make any sense. But this is full of lip products. It's a Chanel O case. I have, this is my card wallet. I keep business cards in. This is also by Chanel. It's a boy card wallet. This is the wallet that I have been using. This is like a flip wallet from Chanel that I really like, so we can stick that in here. Then I have one of these little like Agatha Ruiz de la Prada notebooks, which I absolutely adore. and I just write little notes in it recently. I've been trying to up my makeup game, and I wrote down all the steps that it took to do like a proper foundation, which I'm wearing today, but it's probably come off because it's like 90 degrees. So that fits in there. Kleenex pack. I'll just stick that in one of these pockets towards the top. The mirror that I have all the time. Fit that in there. I have some additional like lip products. This is the Sol de Janeiro Brazilian Kiss lip butter. I'll put some of this stuff in the description bar below. This stuff is amazing. It smells like coconut and vacation, and my lips tend to get like tired of using the same lip product like over and over again, so I have to switch them up, and I have not experienced this problem with this, which means I think that there's not a lot by way of additives in there that dry you out. So stick that in there, and then I have a Pixi PIXI. I'll stick this in the description box below. Lipstick in like a really pretty nude color. It's called Honey Bear, B-A-R-E. Love these Pixi lipsticks, they're great. And then I have a couple of pens, nothing major there. And then I have the Apple EarPods. So I am probably, let me kind of like shuffle these pens around a little bit. So if you can see in there, I'm probably a good like 3/4 of the way full. But if you had like a bigger Chanel wallet, it wouldn't be a problem. You could stick, if you were traveling, you could stick like a wallet on a chain in here, or like a clutch with a chain. You could get more sunglasses in here. I'm sure you'd have no problem putting like a key fob in there. The bag is massive, so I don't think from a storage perspective that you guys would have any issues, other than if you were carrying like big technology maybe. Like I don't think an iPad would fit. I don't know that you'd want to put something in there. And then it makes it like fairly heavy, but it's a comfortable backpack, and I haven't found that the straps dig at all, so that's good. So all in all, this is the Urban Spirit backpack. I do have 2 complaints, one of which is sort of a user error complaint, and then the other one which I think is more legitimate to the bag. The user error complaint that I have is that I bought this, it's summer, and then every time I wear it, if I wear it with a tank top, I get deodorant in the straps. It's unavoidable. And then it takes me a while to like clean it out, and I'm sure that obviously getting like chemicals in the straps is probably like not great for the longevity of the bag, but there's nothing I can do about it. So that's one thing I noticed that's kind of like mildly irritating, although that's a user error problem. And then my second thing is that this is a really difficult bag to store, because if you take everything out and you leave it upright, you can see, like, even from this angle, and this bag is like 2 weeks old, you can see that the quilting starts to like crush down, which is pretty frustrating. And you can see it on this side as well. So I was gonna hang it, and then thought better of it, because that's putting a lot of it's not a heavy bag, but that's putting a lot of weight on this chain here. So currently I've resolved to just laying it on its back, because I just can't think of a way to keep it better stored. I know a lot of people say to store your Chanel bags upright, and this I don't think is an example of one that you should store upright. But all in, otherwise it's super functional. It's a ton of fun. I hope you guys have liked this video. Get ready for the camera that I'm gonna get. We're just gonna go like straight to space with this YouTube channel. We'll see what happens. But anyway, in all seriousness, thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions or comments, like always, let me know. I'd be happy to answer them. I could talk about this all day. And I hope for anybody who's in super hot weather right now that you keep it real.